collapse in, slowly break apart as its blood jet walls crumble, charred and ash grey, then stand back, brace yourself, and watch. Don't write poems, they will only make you suffocate from the sheer weight of the things you cannot change. Do not try to talk about it, there is not enough oxygen in the room as it is. And thoughts have never put fires out, let alone repair this kind of irrevocable damage.
We're in blues, honey.
Don't resist, do not mourn. Your tears are not enough to put out such flames.
No one ever had the blues like me.
There is no cure for such a disaster. Sometimes you just have to rebuild from the ground up. Let this blaze consume the sky you walk under. Let the smoke devour you to the point where you are acutely aware of the effort of each breath. Let it. Let it. Do not try to fix this. Breathe. You are not on a stake. This is not your funeral pyre.
Laying me down there, valley soft and low.
It may seem like the end, but this is only incandescence. It's only a fire. If the heart burns, then
let it. Let it. Let it.
No one ever had the blues like me. Okay, before you burst into tears or go drink yourselves to death, we're going to do a fun piece called Good Girl by Kim Adonisio with
Another Gillian Welch song called Look at Miss Ohio.
So this piece is really just about struggling with yourself. Yeah, struggling with being a good girl and
Making the right decision.
and a bad girl.
Yeah.
So here we go.
It's fun to be a bad girl, but you know you're not really one. Yeah.
Okay, Anjana,
You're saying too much.
autobiography.
Yes.
Cigarette and not drinking on weekdays. Who thought that one up? Huh?
Run around with your rag top down.
Don't you want to run to the corner for a fifth of vodka, have it with some cranberry juice and a nice lemon slice? Wouldn't that make it easier to look at the backyard you're so sick of staring out into, the one your landlord tends to day and night?
Wanna do right, not right now.
The fence with its fresh coat of paint, the ash-free barbecue, the patio swept clean of small twigs. Don't you want to mess it all up? You know, like roll around like a dog in his flower beds. Aren't you a dog anyway? Always groveling for love and wanting to be petted?
He got his arm around your shoulder, regimental soldier, your mama starts pushing that wedding gown.
Well, I want to do right, but not right now. You know what? You ought to get into the garbage and lick the insides of the can. The greasy wrappers, the picked over bones. You ought to drive your snout into the coffee grounds. Coffee? Why not gulp down some with 4 cigarettes and then blast naked into the streets and leap on the first beautiful man you find?
Gonna drive to Atlanta, live out this fantasy, run around with a rag top down. Yeah, we wanna do right, but not right now.
The words ruin me. Haven't they been jailed in your throat for 40 years? Isn't it time to set them loose in slutty dresses and 5-inch heels and fishnet stockings and smeared mascara?
I know all about it. You don't have to shout it. I'm gonna
they're howling for you now. Up and down the block, your neighbor's dogs burst into frenzied barking and won't shut up.
I know all about it. You don't have to shout it. I'm gonna straighten it out soon.
One more piece to close the set.
We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more material, more different pairings of Welch and